Welcome back, everybody. How about this next story? So one dad here in Chicago is taking school transportation into his own hands, launching a carpooling app for students. PiggyBack provides scheduled shared rides powered by parents who are the drivers themselves. So unlike rideshare companies like Uber, like a Lyft, PiggyBack is pushing for community connections, allowing moms and dads to meet ahead of carpooling, building a neighborhood network to get kids around town. Co-founder and CEO of the PiggyBack network, Ismael El-Amin, is with me now. So nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time.
Sure thing.
I'm so impressed by this idea, your ingenuity, but it came to be because there's a real lack of bus drivers here in the city, right? Talk to me about that lack.
So we started off our school, selective enrollment school here in Chicago, and we were already outside of the school bus range when we first started kindergarten. But I did notice, talking to other parents that were within that 5-mile range, that they had an issue getting selected for that school bus. And this was before COVID, this was before the strikes, things like that. So we started to kind of notice there was a need to have other parents help in the parent transportation process.
Yeah, 500 drivers short here in Chicago. 73 of them quit just a few days before this school year started. So that has to skyrocket times it takes to get to and from school.
Yeah, not only the time that it's taking, but it's your coordination. Every parent's going to sit there on Sunday and they're trying to plan out what does this week look like. Transportation is not always at the top of mind when you have other appointments and have other things going on. You're working, your social life. So yeah, it's definitely a problem.
So take me through how PiggyBack works and how many parents you've had come forward to take part.
So we have about 600 members on the platform right now. And the way it works, parents are going to sign up, create a profile, and they're going to put in the routes that they either need driven or that they can offer to drive. So all of those cars that you see piling up in front of the schools and wrapping around the corners, those are all potential PiggyBack parents because they could help reduce that line by saying, hey, I could take more than one child while I'm here, and maybe tag team with another family and say, I can drive on Mondays, you can drive on Wednesdays, reduce the traffic congestions, reduce stress, and just create a better environment.
Yeah, and you have 4 kiddos.
Yes.
So you know how crazy it is to get them all to different places, different campuses. What's the incentive for parents? Are they paid or?
So we do not pay directly. We're not a paid service where they're going to get a check, but we do have partnerships. We give gas cards, we give groceries, things like that. We do want to incentivize the parents that are driving in some type of format, but the real trade-off is when you drive, you earn points for the platform, and you don't have to pay for your ride to get the ride for yourself. So it's really sort of like a barter system.
The other thing I thought, too, is I imagine so many hundreds, if not thousands of parents say, oh, my gosh, I need this, I love this, but I'm kind of a little bit wary about another person driving my child. What's the background check situation?
So we do a background check before the matching even happens. So we use the criteria that they use to screen teachers. So we're doing a criminal background check. We also add a motor vehicle check. We don't want anyone that's got any issues with DUIs or any speeding tickets or anything like that in excess. And then once we do that on our side, on PiggyBack side, we have the parents meet themselves. So there's a screening process where you're going to meet family A is going to meet family B, and you can decide, hey, we like each other, or
we're a good fit.
This isn't going to work.
Or not. Okay. What does it feel like to be Chicago's own carpool hero? Dad?
I'm loving it right now. Best for me is I get to do things like this and show up in the studio because someone else can help me with transportation in the morning.
It's amazing. PiggyBack. Thank you so much, Ish, for being with me in studio, and congratulations on all the success. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.